Leo, welcome back to the channel. I just sat down to do your reading and honestly the energy that came through made me need to pull these cards immediately. Something about someone being absolutely brought to their knees emotionally, and you finally getting to just stand in your power. So let me shuffle for you and see what the universe wants to show us today. Okay, Leo. I'm picking up such specific energy here and I need to tell you about it before we even get into the cards. There is someone in your energy field right now who is experiencing a complete emotional breakdown over you. And I'm not talking about some casual regret or mild missing you energy. This is full-on tears, possibly even literal crying, someone on their knees type of situation. And do you know what the interesting part is? The universe is telling you to take a bow. Like literally, you have earned this moment. Let me start pulling cards and we will see exactly what is happening in this situation. The first card I pulled for you is Justice, and wow, Leo. The universe really said, let me start with the most important message first. Justice is card number 11 in the major arcana, and this is telling me that everything you have been through, every single moment where you felt like things were unfair or unbalanced, all of that is now coming into perfect alignment. Someone treated you in a way that was not right. Maybe they took you for granted. Maybe they did not appreciate what they had with you. Maybe they chose someone or something else over you. Or maybe they just completely mishandled the connection you two shared. But here is what justice is showing me. The scales are tipping back into balance now. This person is experiencing the exact consequences of their actions and choices. You know how sometimes people say what goes around comes around? This is that moment happening in real time. This person is feeling the full weight of what they lost when they lost you. And it is hitting them hard. I'm talking about those moments at 3 a.m. where they cannot sleep because they are thinking about you. Those moments where something reminds them of you and they feel physical pain in their chest. Those moments where they try to move on with someone else, but they keep comparing that person to you and realizing nobody measures up. Justice also represents truth being revealed. So this person is seeing the truth now. Maybe they were in denial before. Maybe they convinced themselves they made the right choice. Maybe they told themselves the grass was greener somewhere else. But now the truth is crystal clear to them and they cannot unsee it. The truth is that you were the one. You were the real deal. You were the person who actually loved them authentically and showed up for them genuinely. And they fumbled that so badly. What I love about justice appearing first in your reading is that this is not about revenge or you doing anything to make this happen. This is divine justice. This is the universe itself correcting the imbalance. You did not have to plot or scheme or try to make this person regret anything. You simply had to exist in your truth and power, and the universe handled the rest. The scales always balance themselves eventually, always. The second card coming through is Two of Swords, and this is fascinating because this is showing me the mental and emotional state this person is in right now. The Two of Swords traditionally shows someone blindfolded, holding two swords crossed over their chest, usually sitting by water. This is someone in complete emotional gridlock. They are stuck, Leo. They are absolutely stuck between two choices or two realities, and they cannot move forward. Here's what I'm seeing specifically. This person is stuck between their ego and their heart. Their ego is the part of them that maybe still wants to pretend they are fine without you. That still wants to save face, that does not want to admit they were wrong. But their heart? Their heart is screaming at them. Their heart is telling them they made the biggest mistake of their life. Their heart is showing them memory after memory of you, feeling after feeling, moment after moment. And they're paralyzed between these two forces. The Two of Swords also indicates someone who cannot make a decision because both options hurt. If they reach out to you, they have to humble themselves completely. They have to admit they were wrong. They have to face potential rejection from you. They have to swallow their pride in a major way. But if they do not reach out to you, they have to live with this regret forever. They have to accept that they lost you. They have to try to move forward knowing they will never find what they had with you again. Both paths are painful for them right now, and so they are frozen. What is interesting is that the Two of Swords often appears when someone is avoiding the truth or refusing to see something clearly. This person has been in denial. They have been trying to avoid facing the reality of what they lost. But you cannot stay in Two of Swords energy forever. Eventually, those swords have to come down. Eventually, the blindfold has to come off. Eventually, you have to face what you have been avoiding. And for this person, that moment is happening now or very soon. I also want to point out that the Two of Swords sits by water in the traditional imagery, and water represents emotions. So even though this person is trying to use their mind and logic to stay protected and defended, their emotions are right there. The feelings are right there. They cannot think their way out of what they feel for you. They are discovering that you cannot logic your way out of genuine love and connection. The third card is King of Wands and Leo. This is you. This is your energy right now, and I am absolutely here for it. The King of Wands is confident, charismatic, self-assured, and completely comfortable in their power. This king does not chase. This king does not beg. This king does not diminish themselves for anyone. This king sits on their throne and knows their worth. You have been doing serious work on yourself, Leo. Whether you realize it or not, you have been elevating. You have been stepping into a more authentic version of yourself. You have been building your confidence from the inside out. And this energy is radiant. People can feel it. This person who is on their knees crying over you, they can feel it too. They can sense that you are not the same person you were when they knew you. You have grown. You have evolved. You have become even more of who you were always meant to be. The King of Wands also represents someone who has vision and direction. You know where you are going, Leo. You have plans. You have goals. You have things you are building and creating. You are not sitting around waiting for anyone to validate you or complete you. You are whole on your own. And there is something incredibly attractive about that energy. When someone is complete within themselves, when someone is genuinely happy and fulfilled on their own, that is when they become absolutely magnetic. This card is also telling me that you have options. The King of Wands energy attracts opportunities and people naturally. So while this person is crying over you, you're probably out here living your life, focused on your goals. Maybe even entertaining other connections or possibilities. You are not desperate. You are not waiting by the phone. You are not checking their social media obsessively. You have genuinely moved forward, and that is what makes this so powerful. There is also a message here about leadership and taking charge of your own narrative. You are the king of your own story, Leo. You get to decide what happens next. You get to decide who gets access to you. You get to decide what kind of treatment you will accept and what you will not tolerate. This is your kingdom and you make the rules. The fourth card is the Fool, and okay, this is where things get really interesting. The Fool is the very first card in the tarot deck, card number 0, and it represents new beginnings. Fresh starts, taking leaps of faith, and stepping into the unknown with optimism and trust. This is telling me that a completely new chapter is opening up for you, Leo, and I mean completely new. The Fool energy says you are standing at the edge of something you have never experienced before. This could be a new relationship that is totally different from anything you have known. This could be a new career path or creative project that excites you. This could be a new version of yourself that you are just beginning to discover. Whatever it is, this is uncharted territory, and the universe is encouraging you to step forward with faith. What I love about the Fool appearing in this reading is the contrast. You have this person crying on their knees, looking backwards at what they lost, and you have the Fool energy looking forward at what is coming. They are stuck in the past with regret, and you are stepping into the future with possibility. Do you see how perfect that is? The Fool also represents innocence and purity of intention. You are approaching this next chapter of your life with an open heart. You are not jaded even though you have been hurt. You are not closed off even though you had reasons to build walls. You are choosing to remain open to life, open to love, open to magic, open to surprise. And that takes real courage, Leo. That is the bravery of the Fool, to keep your heart soft in a world that can be hard. This card is also giving me strong energy that you should trust your instincts right now. If you feel called to try something new, try it. If you feel drawn to someone or something, explore it. If you have a wild idea that makes you excited, pursue it. The Fool is telling you that sometimes the best things in life come from taking chances on things that do not make complete logical sense yet. Sometimes you have to jump before you can see the whole path. And here is something else about the Fool that applies to your situation. This card can also represent someone being naive or foolish, and I think the universe is saying that this person who lost you, they were the fool in the lowercase sense. They were foolish to let you go. They were naive to think they could do better. They made a foolish choice and now they see it clearly. Meanwhile, you're embodying the Fool in the highest sense, stepping into new adventures with wisdom gained from experience. The fifth card here is the Magician and Leo. When I pulled this, I actually said out loud, "Okay, universe, I see you." The Magician is card number 1 in the major arcana, and this is pure manifestation energy. This is someone who has all the tools they need. This is someone who can create their reality. This is someone who has the power to transform their life through will and intention. The Magician stands at a table with all 4 suits of the tarot represented, which means you have everything you need in every area of life. Wands for passion and creativity, cups for emotional fulfillment, swords for mental clarity, and pentacles for material abundance. You are not lacking anything, Leo. You are complete. And from this place of completion, you can manifest anything you desire. This card is telling me that you are in an incredibly powerful manifestation period right now. What you think about, what you focus on, what you believe is possible, these things are materializing faster than usual. So this is your reminder to be very intentional about where you place your energy and attention. If you keep looking back at what did not work out, you will create more of that energy. But if you focus on what you are calling in, on the incredible things you know are coming, on the amazing life you are building, that is what will expand. The Magician also represents skill and mastery. You have learned so much from your experiences. Every relationship that did not work out taught you something valuable. Every disappointment showed you what you will not tolerate. Every heartbreak made you stronger and wiser. You are not the same person you were before all of this. You are the upgraded version. You are the person who knows their worth now. You are the person who will not settle. You are the person who trusts themselves completely. There is also a message here about communication and using your voice powerfully. The Magician is associated with Mercury, the planet of communication. If you need to speak your truth, speak it. If you need to set a boundary, set it. If you need to tell someone how you feel, tell them. But do it from your power, not from a place of need or desperation. The Magician communicates from sovereignty, and here is what is beautiful about having both, the Magician and the Fool in the same reading. The Fool is the dreamer and the Magician is the one who makes dreams real. You are being shown that you can both imagine a beautiful future and actually create it. You have the vision and the tools. You have the faith and the skill. You have the openness and the power. This combination is unstoppable. The 6th and final card is 7 of Pentacles, and this is such a perfect card too. And because it is all about patience and harvest time. The 7 of Pentacles shows someone looking at a garden they have been tending, seeing the fruits starting to appear, and contemplating whether to keep nurturing or to harvest now. Leo, you have been planting seeds. You have been doing the inner work. You have been investing in yourself. You have been healing. You have been growing. You have been becoming. And this card is telling me that you are about to see the results of all that effort. The harvest is coming. The rewards are manifesting. Everything you have been working toward is about to pay off in tangible ways. But Seven of Pentacles is also a card about patience and timing. Some fruits need more time to ripen. Some investments need more time to mature. This is not about rushing or forcing anything. This is about trusting the process and knowing that good things take time to develop fully. You cannot rush a garden and you cannot rush your own evolution. I am also getting a message here about reassessment. The Seven of Pentacles asks you to look at what you have been investing your energy in and determine if it is still aligned with where you want to go. Are you spending time on things that actually matter to you? Are you putting energy into relationships and situations that value you back? Are you building something sustainable or just staying busy? This is a good time to evaluate and possibly redirect your focus toward what truly serves your highest good. In the context of this whole reading about someone being on their knees for you, the Seven of Pentacles is saying that you do not need to do anything. You do not need to reach out. You do not need to make it easier for them. You do not need to rush toward anything. You simply need to keep tending your own garden. Keep focusing on your growth. Keep investing in your dreams. Keep nurturing yourself. And let the natural consequences and rewards of that continue to unfold. This card is also about long-term thinking versus short-term gratification. Maybe this person wants you to react immediately or respond right away to their emotional crisis. But you're playing a longer game. You're thinking about what you want your life to look like in 5 years, not just what would feel good in 5 minutes. You are making choices based on your future, not your past. And that is the wisdom of the Seven of Pentacles. So Leo, let me bring all of this together for you. Someone is absolutely having a breakdown over losing you. Justice is being served and they are feeling the full weight of their choices. They are stuck in Two of Swords energy, paralyzed between their ego and their heart, unable to move forward or back. Meanwhile, you are standing strong in your King of Wands power, confident and complete within yourself. You are stepping into the full energy of new beginnings and fresh adventures. You have the magician power of manifestation at your fingertips. And the Seven of Pentacles is telling you to be patient because everything you have been cultivating is about to bloom beautifully. The universe is literally telling you to take a bow. You handled the situation with grace. You walked away when you needed to. You chose yourself. You did the work. You elevated. And now the natural consequences of all that are playing out. This person is crying big tears and you get to simply continue being amazing. Do you feel this energy? Does this resonate with your situation? I would love to know in the comments if this reading connects with what you have been experiencing. And remember, Leo, you are the king of your own kingdom. Nobody gets a throne in your life unless they prove they deserve it. Keep shining.